DC here. I thought I'd talk to you today about what I would call the case of the loss or mistaken identity. Something pretty strange happened to me the last few weeks. My job took me to a conference, and of course when you get there, one of the first things you do is you take the participants list. And since I've left my original country for quite a while, I thought, well, you know, this might be a way to see some old friends. So what I did is that I just simply took that list and started reading it, and I couldn't believe it. There was a guy's name there, which I can't mention, but a guy's name that I had not seen for over 20 years. So I thought, you know, this is really, really great. I am going to be able to see this guy. Okay, he wasn't my best buddy, but we knew each other quite well, and we knew a lot of the same people. So I thought, okay, this way I can catch up on probably a lot of news. So this is a conference that lasts 5 days. There were a lot of people there. We're about, we're over 1,000. So I'm looking around for this guy, and I'm thinking, well, looks like he just simply didn't come. Now, little thing comes out here. As I said, I was from Canada, but this guy was from Quebec, so French Canadian. And all of a sudden, I'm walking through the hall, and I hear this guy with a really thick French Canadian accent. And I turn around and I say, oh no, somebody else. But I could ask him. But the conference, there was a talk that was starting, so I missed out on it. Another day passed, and I hear that guy again. I see him again. And I turn around and I see that, yeah, this must be this guy. Of course he's 20 years older. He's gray-haired. We look each other both in the eyes, and I can really see that it is the guy I'm thinking about, but I can also see that he does not know at all who I am. We both walk in, but I was ahead of him, and I thought, okay, I'll grab him on the way out. When the talk stops, what happens? I turn around, he's gone. And I thought, okay, I've missed my chance. And now, I mean, like, there he is, he's gone, and I never managed to see this guy. 20 years after, and neither of us recognize the other. That's the first thing that happened. Last week, my nephew, who still lives in Canada, calls me up and says, actually he did it on the email, and he said, you know, I got something you'll really find interesting. He's in college, and he said, my teacher actually was a student around the same time that you were, and he actually showed me a picture, sort of friend showed a picture to my nephew, and he said, look, he says, this is your uncle. And the nephew said, yeah, sure it is. Of course he's at least 20 years or even more. He's probably 25 years younger than he is now. So what does he do? He the next day he brings him a picture of how I look now, and he says, so this is a picture of my uncle. And the guy answers, says, who is this guy? I've never seen him before. So I mean, has this ever happened to you? I don't know. Is this a case of mistaken, or is this a case of lost identity? And actually, I was wondering, even if I put it even a little bit further, have I become a has-been? Now, tell me, really, when you look at that picture, you can see it's the same guy, can't you? Well, see you another time. Bye for now.